Executive Director of Quest Accommodation, and I'm going to just give you a quick and easy breakdown of what exactly this site is. So it's going to be an all-inclusive camping, RV, glamping destination. When you come in from the main road, you'll come in onto a bigger gravel road that'll come and stretch all the way around. Entrance will be at the very front here. So there'll be parking, and then you have the check-in and the store, rentals, all of that stuff will be right at the front entrance, so they're nice and easy to get to. If you are an RV, you will head from here. You'll actually be going backwards along this road so that you can loop in here without having to travel, take your big RV or your pull behind all through everything. That's just a huge pain in the butt, and nobody wants that. Everyone else will follow this road. So we'll start off with kind of like an off-road, more hike-in destination. So this is for your hikers that want to backpack in. They want a little bit of a challenge, but maybe they're starting out, so not quite ready for Jasper. So they'll come in, hike in, have some areas laid out already that they can go to. We have some bear-safe garbage cans, things that are set up so you can do this safely. Here we're going to have a little recreation area. We're thinking archery and possibly some adult gymnastics, things like that. Treehouses will be in the next area. This is going to be a much later project just due to the possible insurance needed for that, as well as just getting it set up properly. Next on the little area, we'll have our glamping. This will probably be our main area to start off with. So in there you'll have like the Arabian tent styles, and then on the inside is where you're going to have a shower and your bathroom, garbage, stuff like that. So it's set up like a little circle community. Next we'll have an Indigenous experience. So here there will be on-site guides who will walk you through the journey, and you'll get to stay in a teepee and experience Indigenous life. There's also activities that'll be going on around that, such as artwork, beading, maybe making bannock, things like that. As we continue forward, we'll come down to the Hobbit Holes, which are one of my favorite parts of this whole site. It's going to have the exact same setup, so we'll have the Hobbit Holes around the outside with a kind of center in the middle, so everyone has the same walking distance to the bathroom, to the garbage, to the showers, and it's all just there, easy, like a small little community ready to go. Further on, we'll have some tenting and group tenting available. We're not going to have showers at this area just because there are showers in the middle as well. So just an outhouse even. We're going to really dial it back there to give a more authentic camping experience. But you're able to do that camping experience with other people in your group who might want to do RVs, or might want to do glamping, or might want to be in the cabins. So it's more of an inclusive kind of camping. Next, we're going to have a chapel, a garden, and a barn. So I do want to have the barn available so that it can be rented out for group overnight stays. But these three areas are generally going to be used for things like weddings, family reunions, all kinds of big group activity things. So these are also going to be coming in a little bit later just because they are more of a build. And we want to be able to get something out sooner so that we're able to start running and getting the word out of what's going on here. But that'll have the same community style with like a little road going in, and the road will come around in a circle with all the amenities in the middle. Then we go to our RVs, which we've already covered. There will also be an RV dump included, and it'll be kind of like a little side way out, so if you're dumping RVs, you're not like holding up everybody else from trying to leave. You're not feeling rushed while you're trying to do that either. The RVs kind of have their own little section here. We're going to have a hostel available, also a longer term sort of project, as well as places for the staff to be. I want them to be closer to the middle in a hostel kind of environment, so that they're around and they're ready to be like called into anything. I think we'll also have some staff housing kind of away from everything, so they can have a little more privacy. But that's where we have it set up, just to get things kind of rolling. We're also going to have a concession area so that every single one of these groups are able to come in, buy a hot dog, some ice cream, a cheeseburger, or maybe you want something a little bit healthier. Maybe you're looking for some salads or a nice healthy maybe salmon sandwich or something like that. We would ideally like to get some of the healthier food trucks in from Edmonton, especially from the Taste of Edmonton, and just have local vendors who are passionate about food to be there, so that everyone is able to get the best experience from this. And then after people get their food, you can head to the common area, sit down, have some barbecue, a little playground nearby, as well as a bathroom with some showers. There's going to be bicycle rentals available, so those can be around a little hiking path, which will start in kind of like the archery area, and it'll kind of go around, not through, because you don't want to be like enjoying your glamping and then have some crazy hooligans biking past, right? So we'll have it just like around, so you can do a nice little hike around the entire area without going too crazy. And if you get tired, you can either turn around or you can just head back onto the main road and head back to your accommodation area. Also want to have a swimming pool in there for people who don't really want to go in the lake water, or don't really feel comfortable with the river. They don't want to get too close to nature. Okay. As well as the amphitheater, which will be right by the mini lake. So there will be more kind of common areas, barbecues, have some fishing available, and just available for people to enjoy each other's company in kind of a group setting. So that's the basic idea of what Quest Accommodation is going to be and how it's going to be set up.